He's coming.
He should. If Looked had to make his best guess, no.
My best guess.
Yeah.
Let me look at it real hard and let you know.
God damn it!
I have pots and flasks.
He just passed the break. He's here.
Okay, we had to do these fast, right? It was only like 3 minutes.
Yeah. You drink 2, take 2.
Oh, that is just weird.
What?
The way the flask.
Yeah, so drink those 2 and then take 2 more, which is 1 click.
Like I said, it's just weird and like a little arbitrarily like involved.
And then I set down the baby one.
And we can stock up on 40 of these, right?
Correct.
Baby pot, baby pot, baby pot.
I have tempered my soul. I can ignore that at this point in time.
Good for you.
And I already have my macro set up. Yay.
Jimmy, did they buff Affliction?
No.
No.
Oh, so I was like wondering why you're on Affliction.
Because it's good in this fight. You gotta learn how to play all the respects when it comes to Warlock.
Yeah. I was wondering. I was like, oh, you're playing Affliction.
Yeah, I played it. I played on this one and on the one with all the fucking ads in it. When it comes to the ad damage in that phase on this fight, the shadow flame damage that gets reflected onto the boss is pretty strong.
Wowhead still has you going for the Frostfire and not a Shadow Flame.
Yep.
Interesting.
And I checked against Subcreation, and it's number 1.
Hmm.
I would play Demo more, but I don't have the class trinket, so you lose like 10k DPS without that.
Will crafty gear always get a socket if appropriate?
If it shows a socket, yes.
Before we start, cures are at 19%.
So like rings and necks, I believe, like are automatically guaranteed a socket. Everything else, no.
Okay, so you would still have to socket it normally.
Yeah, so when you go to have it crafted, if it shows a socket on the recipe, yes. If it doesn't, no. or like on the outcome piece, because I'll show you like the blank slate, like it'll be this piece with fucking random stats and this effect. Yeah, if it has a socket, yeah. If it doesn't have a socket, no.
Makes sense.
Can you the marks on us for this one? I can't remember.
So what?
The marks on our heads. I can't remember if this thing on for this fight or not.
No, this fight clears all the marks from our heads.
This fight.
Which I still wish there was a better way for me to control which ones were being used for what.
Yeah, because third phase is like when I need them.
Yeah, and like nobody needs fucking marks on it for the rest of this shit. Like, okay, let's give this a try like this. Was there a feast?
There was. It's gone.
Okay, don't worry about it. Don't get knocked off the edge.
Well, that's a bigger knockoff.
Good point. Just keep pulling around the corner. Group 2. Group 3.
Were you supposed to pop a defensive with that arrow now?
It probably hurts like hell. Just a bit. I don't specifically know how much damage it does for this difficulty, but yeah, it does hurt. I want to say it's like 150 to 200k. Alright, everyone stack on tanks. Let's go ahead and keep pushing through phase 2 just to see it, because we need to start working out the timings on this.
Phase 2.
Get these ads.
Watch your step.
There's the bomb.
Stack teleport on you.
Oh wait, why did I go down? Oops.
Oh, that's not a terrible knockback. Yeah, that's the actual like heroic mechanic.
Is that the dispel?
Yeah, that's not bad at all. I was picturing something like the fucking Ner'zhul.
Where are we gonna want to put those when we dispel it then?
Well, basically, whoever has it needs to move towards the outside and get dispelled, and then everyone else just gets knocked towards center.
Those ads need to get obliterated.
That is correct. All the DPS are dead.
Yes. And there go the rest of us.
Yeah.
Cannot stand those.
No, that was that. Literally, just I knew we could not get through this phase. We were gonna get overrun. I literally just wanted to see what the dispel looked like and how much coordination that was gonna take. The answer is not very much. It's not that much of a knockback. So yeah, phase 1 is literally fucking advanced to dodgeball. The more damage you do in phase 1, the less health the boss has, which sounds like the stupidest fucking thing you've ever heard in your life. However, phase 1 is purely timer based, it is not health based. I think you can hard phase it, but like we're nowhere near there, so yeah. More is better, but for right now, just focus on what your feet are doing. We're gonna keep a pretty brisk pace. At the start of phase 1, I would honestly kind of prefer it if we edged more towards the outside of the room and then stepped in once the fire traps got dropped. I don't know. See, if I remember from normal mode, anytime we tried to rocket science baiting those, it just didn't go well. So I'm not going to make too big of an issue out of it. But, yeah. And yeah, as people saw, that knockback is a bit more, so yeah, just make sure you've got a nice runway behind you.
Dude's got 17 strikeouts in this game.
Bomb incoming. AOE incoming. Making best.
Group 1, get ready.
Breath incoming. Bomb incoming. Breath incoming.
Group 2. That's, yeah, 2 death healers. I'll wipe it up.
Bomb incoming. Breath incoming.
Those arrows, I think we're gonna keep rule of thumb on those as just hold still when you get picked. That way everyone else can kind of dodge you. Because yeah, those are, we just want to avoid those as much as possible.
Yeah, those are big boo-boos.
Yeah, so they hit for 163,000. And if you take the mass disintegrate hit to clear your stacks, you get you get a dot that ticks for 65 every 5 seconds, which is a little more sporadic and heavier damage. So it's unfortunate, but healers, just keep in mind the first 2 people to get the mass disintegrate are probably going to need a little heavier healing than everyone else through the rest of the phase. Just because that dot is a little more unpredictable, so they'll be more likely to get one shot by something. Alright, shit to your bomb placement.
Can't survive that.
You basically just have to be topped off. Like
And you only take one application.
well, she's talking about the disintegrate, not the breath.
This one wants to jump. Oh yeah, you're dead too. Alright, bye. Goodbye, look.
Phase 2.
Okay, so I'm seeing some scorching detonation damage.
Is that the little swirlies?
No, that's the
Okay. So, if I'm reading this correctly, it sounds like you're either stacked as a group to get AoE heals, or you're fucking dead. Because... yeah, the detonation is unavoidable if I'm reading this correctly, and that is not an insignificant amount of damage. Because it's layering on top of everything else. And then... yeah, 5 hits of Echoing Howl is just a lot.
I mean, it's 7. It's anywhere between 5 and 7 within that within that 2-second window. Because you also have the disintegrates going out.
Yeah, I was looking at the first one, not the second or third. The later ones are ironically easier because people who already have taken a disintegrate don't need to take a breath.
Right.
So it's really that first one that tickles because 5 people are taking it.
I can rally during that.
Yeah, probably a good idea, yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, Roofer, go ahead and rally that first breath soak for group 1.
So this is more for everyone right now. Roofer, call out when you're doing it, just so that I know when you're doing it. But for raid-wide defensives, just give it a quick call out, so I can see what everybody has.
I was gonna say everything except for the 2 rally cries are completely scripted because we still have the healer cooldown from doing this on normal is going to be pretty similar. You know, with looked using that AMZ at the end of the phase. So it's it's just the 3 of you really.
Glittering Surge is that big.
Yes, that's the opening and close of the phase. Yeah, that's the one.
Okay. How can I get you to use Healing Tide for the first one? I'm gonna him with you on top of the first one. Kira, you him the second one, and I'll salve it. The glittering
surge, the opening. So basically, as soon as the first 2 traps are dropped, you're going into your healing cooldown.
Yeah, I'm usually dropping for Earthen Wall and stuff too. So
yeah.
Rallies out.
Good. If you need. Group 3 if you need it.
Kira him.
Can we move him out of the bombs, please?
Yep.
Hal, can I get a link?
Stack right.
That was just like a
Stack
couple
right.
seconds
Teleport
off, sorry.
down.
Yeah, I'll just do it next time.
Phase 2. Breath incoming. Watch your step. Bomb incoming.
So the
the
circles
ad-
do a shit ton of damage, was that it?
Like a bomb went off.
Well, that's what I thought happened. Is someone grabbed the bomb and then did the normal thing where we stand.
No, the
Yeah, it screamed.
the ads got interrupts off because once again everyone was dead. So yeah.
We just gotta watch with those ads. Yeah, we gotta pressure those ads even more.
Yeah, like I said, everyone was dead. It's
Yeah. I mean, they're healing themselves, so.
There's only 2 dead. Nobody interrupted.
Should we stack and then gateway the bomb on the first one?
I'm not sure, just because the second one, we need to be moving before the second one spawns if we're like hard stacked.
Right, if like stack.
But yeah, so like yes, if we were all on purple and then like moved in as the bombs spawned, that would be preferred. I worry about the first one spawning, someone gatewaying and dropping the second one right on the other gate.
They're dropping so fast and randomly, it's hard to say.
I know there's like I watch people do it on Heroic and they gateway right off the bat. They were standing like gateway.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So yeah, everyone start the fight. All the way out here. And then now that fire trap, we're gonna just get way in.
The
So,
first one or the
what's
second
the-
one?
What's the center?
What?
Because the bullbag will push them off the edge.
No, it won't. We'll be
Oh,
gone.
we're going alright.
That first fire trap is literally the start of the fight. That's the first thing he does, is he drops those fire traps.
Just keeps them away from us right off the beginning.
Well, and it keeps the thing that actually does annoy me from happening, which is when I'm out here trying to taunt a boss and people are standing in here dropping traps. Oh, cool! That was the way I was gonna run.
Yeah, I was just about to make the suggestion. Do we want to stand here for the first one to guarantee
No.
out here?
No, right here is perfect.
Okay, that first one's going to drop directly on top of us then.
That's what happens when everyone's stacked and it picks a random player.
It's gonna choose you, Pikachu.
That said, we can be kind of spread a little bit because his gateways are actable from like almost 10 yards away. And that way we don't have to fucking worry about clicking on players. So yeah, don't stand on top of the gate. Oh shit. Hey, we're going.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's annoying. Okay, and the surge happens. I wonder how they time that so it doesn't suck ass, because that, yeah. So I know what you're talking about, but that just seems like it doesn't work very well.
And that's how
Really,
that's how they do it.
No, I know, and that's why I'm saying, like, I wonder how they're timing that, because, like, it puts us out of range of the boss, so it's like, fuck you, melee. Yeah, it's just kind of weird.
I did that too early. Maybe not. Alright.
No, you were basically right on time. We were just already dead. Look, it also occurs to me, the tank debuff in this phase, I know we're already kind of doing a million things once here, but we do need to see about maximizing our magic mitigation as much as possible during this first phase, just because when that goes off, it's not fun.
Should we wipe?
Yeah, we're just kind of seeing what the hell these things are doing.
So I mean, obviously for the gateways, it's don't dump them on the gateways first.
Well, I don't know. Like I said, I really don't see like how they're timing that for it to not be a total bait of a strat. Because on paper it sounds great, but in reality, like, you're pulling the boss to this spot, you're dropping a bomb on it, you're gatewaying, the second bomb is dropping where you gateway to, and then by the time that happens, the boss is channeling Glimmer, and you need to be standing still and getting AoE heals and not screwing over the melee DPS. And that's like that's just the order of events that I'm seeing.
I mean, for that in particular, so obviously we control it by all being stood together. And then the only way that I see around that is that mid movement, we move past the first one, then the warlock puts the gateway down.
Looks like they're delayed.
Yeah.
I mean,
So they're taking the first couple of ticks and then popping it.
yeah, it looks like.
Because with a strong enough healing cooldown, standing in it as it comes down isn't that big of a deal.
So if they actually are on a delayed hit, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's on the ground, but it's not. It pulses a couple of times, and then the second one shoots over before the last pull.
Right. So while as soon as it appears, it is doing 126,000 fire damage every second for 12 seconds.
Right, because you can also stand right here, and then move up this way. Like everybody moves up this way, as it drops the second one, and then we portal over. Now I'm not sure if we're taking damage in the middle.
It's still yes, because gateways aren't a blink. And then it still causes the problem of we've now gatewayed 20 yards from the boss while Glimmer is channeling.
Yeah, like we can't use stationary cooldowns.
Or melee DPS.
Yeah.
Actually, okay, I think I know what to do. Alright, yeah. You guys do that plan again, and I'm gonna do something and see if it works.
Cry out.
We'll go up this far, then we'll go up here.
Call out when you're gonna need a cooldown.
Yeah, we don't have a res.
Just like.
Yeah, to get us through.
Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna put the boss in between the gateways. And then, yeah, I think the answer is just, make sure both bombs drop and then take the gateway. And then healers, as soon as you hit gateway, you're going into your cooldowns. Because that's a lot of damage we're taking in those 2 seconds.
So Kira, save your salvation until we go through the portal. I'll just him immediately when we enter combat.
Then can you portal?
Ideally, I'll be portaling as my him ends.
Because him's like what, 4 or 5 seconds?
No, you're gonna salve as we get out of the portal.
Is that those bombs on the ground?
I heard is that those bombs, and then you mumbled off.
Those are they only strictly melee?
I believe it can pick either melee or ranged. Anybody but a tank. I'm not 100% sure on that though.
I believe you're correct. Basically, everyone but tanks is a flyable get one dropped on them. Oh, I might prefer ranged. Let's test it. Ranged.
Yeah, because I'm looking at.
It might be a matter of if you have enough ranged or not.
Can you link the video, please?
Liquid's open.
Am I the only one who's only catching like 2 seconds of what he says and then nothing else?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, it doesn't pick melee, it just picks ranged.
That's what I was looking at. Like, it looks like their melee goes in. Of course, they're on the other side of him. Tomato on that one. So
yeah.
I'm just curious if melee can just continue to do their thing and we just stand.
It looks like they can. So yeah. So ranged stand on that outside portal. And then melee just go back to. Yeah, I guess this is also why Holy Paladins and Mist Reaper Monks become important, because you have a air quotes melee healer. Melee, you're on tanks, not the outside.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bowman coming. AOE incoming.
So I think basically once you see the Glittering Surge cast is when you're clicking your gateway.
Breath incoming.
Next contact.
Bowman coming. Breath incoming. Target you. Bowman coming. Breath incoming. Bowman coming.
Thus falls dragonkind.
If it's picking ranged, can we have them skirt the outside? I mean, we'd have the gateway go along the edge.
No. Yes, but no.
Because there's a
yes.
knockback, yeah.
Yeah, there's only 2 of those. So,
But we definitely do not want to be dropping them in the middle.
Right. So generally speaking, yeah, range should be going back out towards the edge, not going into the center circle.
Actually, I'm kind of rethinking that. The range could be on the very, like, right on the outside of this circle and skirting around here. Right,
well,
so
I mean,
all the range would be...
literally just the first one that matters, right? The first, after that, it's just, look, stay on the outside of the tanks, like, don't fucking step on us. GG. I'm gonna be, going around this circle here. No, I don't even have to do that, like, I can literally just do a U-turn, but, yeah. Don't go inside of the tanks is the point.
So that's the range on the outside. We want range on the outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, got a little close there. Yeah, because I can even just, like, pull the boss to right here.
So Kira, on the breaths, keep an eye out on 2 or 3 when the raid is at about 20%. We want him to try and top us back off. Now 20% is a little low. I'd say probably somewhere around 50%.
Well, because it's back-to-back hits, so it's like realistically, yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Bomb incoming. AOE incoming.
Yeah, so take it now. And now range, just stay outside.
Breath incoming. Bomb incoming. Breath incoming. Target you. Bomb incoming. Breath incoming.
So if you haven't already,
Him.
Bomb incoming.
and everyone should be stacked.
Such potent energy here. For those strong enough
Phase 2.
Scale of the universe, you are
Breath incoming. Watch your step.
Okay, so these are like healing themselves for huge amounts of damage, so we need to start on like red and work our way down. Essentially.
Yeah, it's like 4% every like 3 seconds or something.
so much for your destiny.
Yeah, so we'll start on like I said, start on red, work our way down.
Oh, it's 4% every.
Can they be stunned?
Yes, but it doesn't stop them healing themselves. On Heroic, they have a passive 4% health every second.
So what's the order? X.
Yeah, red, orange.
Circle.
Yeah, so red, orange, yellow. Green, blue, purple, moon.
Taste the rainbow.
Yep.
Moon's in the rainbow?
I don't know where the hell she's at.
This is what it's like to chew gum 5.
Is that off-brand 5 gum?
Sense your stimulations.
That's insane. Look, your ring does twice as much damage as mine. What the fuck's up with that?
I have no idea. Your shield does twice as much damage as mine.
Well, okay, but the rings are equivalent items, is my point.
One incoming. AOE incoming.
Range to the outside.
Knocking back. Target you. Breath incoming.
Rallies out.
Bomb incoming. Breath incoming.
Him.
Bomb incoming. Breath incoming.
Last bomb.
Bomb incoming.
Everybody get into the boss. Last disintegrate. coming
Link
right
this
now.
one.
Wait, no, not yet. There's a disintegrate, everyone dodge. And get ready for AoE heal. No, dodge, dodge, dodge. I forgot about this stupid fire. Now AoE heals.
Yeah, so with the bubble rolling. I'll try and get a salvation out before that. And Kira, it's after the second traps you're gonna want to him.
We also gotta make sure Kira gets in the fire breath. She was dazzled by that.
Ah.
Bomb incoming.
Okay, I have to.
Yeah, I didn't realize I had third the first time.
Breath incoming.
Jesus Christ, man.
Vegan?
You beaconed those ads pretty hard there, buddy. Oh, that's pretty good there.
And just a note for ranged, we don't need to get like way out there. We just need to be on the outside of the.
When Casa says to the outside, that literally just means don't be standing closer to the center of the room than he is.
Yeah, don't be in like the dark blue ring.
Which, now that said, is kind of a shit show in and of itself.
Yeah.
Because these guys still have to be able to soak breaths, which kind of means like you're kind of dancing in, dancing out.
Yeah, the ideal spot is like when you say get out, like the ideal spot is like right here, because then you'll see the disintegrations and you can kind of like move yourself out of the way, like towards this direction here. And then ideally the breath is like over here. But I mean that's a lot of micromanagey positions.
Well, it's one of those, and like, hey, this is Blizzard's favorite thing. It's kind of a look, just kind of be aware. You're gonna get picked for a mechanic at any time, so know where you're supposed to be based on what's going on. Like, if you need to be soaking a breath, get in there, soak that breath. If you don't need to be soaking a breath, you know, try and bait bomb into a good spot. It's a very big personal responsibility. Like, anyone can get roll called. Just, you know, always be in the best place for it. So generally speaking, you can always get a breath. I don't know if there's like a better breath for range to get based on that, but I believe they're always separated by a good 5 to 10 seconds.
They can get minty fresh breath with Listerine.
Yeah.
Bomb incoming. AOE incoming. Breath incoming.
Rally out.
Bomb incoming. Breath incoming.
Okay, so it goes bomb, sorry, breath, bomb, breath.
Bomb incoming.
So it'll be these sets of bombs, Kira?
And then bomb, breath, yeah.
Target you.
Everyone move towards the boss, not on it yet. We got rain of fire
That's
coming.
self-barrier.
Dodge. Rain of fire's over. Stack up.
Stack high. Stack high.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Phase 2. Breath incoming. Watch your step. Bomb incoming.
Oh, I taunt it. I can't.
Oh, okay. I haven't made it that far into the.
Oh, we've only seen that a couple of times. That's the actual
go towards the head. Oh,
coordination
okay, gotcha.
check.
Yeah. Is it that big round? It's on.
Nope. That's a tank mechanic.
That's the dispel, correct?
Yes, and we have 30 seconds to deal with that. So healers, no dispelling people, unless you're yelling at us first. So healers, I'm going to be counting on you in these first couple attempts where we're working on phase 2 to direct traffic. So tell the person you're dispelling exactly where you want them to go, and everyone else kind of make sure you're within the inner circle of the room. I'm pretty sure as long as you're in the inner circle, you literally can't get knocked off. It's only about a 15-yard knockback, if that.
Yeah, so that'll be obviously the person's going to notice that they have a debuff on them. They're going to run to the middle, and we're just going to do it ASAP. The person that has it is going to call that they're in position, and then we're going to get knocked back.
Either take a break or.
Tell me I'm wrong, though. You don't have to like run all the way center. Like I said, it's only like a 15-yard knockback. Just don't be like halfway outside, because then you will get knocked off. So like where I'm at right now, you're gonna get knocked off. If you're up here, like you're safe. You can't get knocked off.
Yeah, and the person with the dispel is going right here, dead center. And we're just going to handle it like we did Nerzul there.
Yeah. So yeah, so phase 2, basically, we're gonna do a big ring on the runes, basically. Yeah, and so person with debuff steps towards the center. Like they don't need to be all the way in the center. There's nobody. Yeah. Just as long as they're pushing us out instead of in, it's fine.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How long? What's the cooldown on AMZ?
2.
It is 2 minutes.
And phase 1 of this fight is only 1:50.
Yeah, that's what
And
I was
that's
thinking.
start to finish, yeah.
I was thinking about placing one where the other end of the gateway is. Because that's where we are in that stupid AOB
I
shit
mean,
that goes
so we could move Link to the first one to go with the other healing cooldown, and then do AMZ with the second one with whatever else is rolling there.
I like where Link's at because we've already got three cooldowns rolling at the beginning.
Yes. So what I'm saying is change one of those so that we have a raid wall for both surges. Actually, arguably, AMZ would be more useful at the beginning than at the end, because it's easier for us to be.
Nice.
It's fine. It's easier for us to be clumped up at the start, whereas at the ending, there's a lot of dodgeball going on, and we just kind of like skirt into it at the last second. And that's where Link is more valuable than AMZ.
Okay, so I'll pull my hymn, and we'll AMZ the first one.
Okay, cool.
Because it'll get me out of that stupid bomb early.
It just seems like as soon as we teleport, we lose a person or two. All that damage going out.
Yeah, it's been difficult to recover. Yeah.
Now I'm exhausted. Part.
Good.
How soon does that happen from the start of the fight? I haven't been paying attention to it.
Right after we get through the portal.
Alright.
So no changeable?
No. For you, nothing.
AOE incoming. Knocking place.
So it's gonna be breath, bomb, breath.
Breath incoming.
Range to the outside.
Bomb incoming.
And then group 2 moving for breath.
Breath incoming.
Dodge, disintegrate.
Target you. Bomb incoming.
Bomb followed by breath.
Breath incoming.
That was an unlucky bomb placement.
Yeah, terrible.
Bomb incoming.
Alright, everyone dodge last bomb. Alright, that's an example of getting ahead of the tanks. Please don't do that.
AOE incoming.
That's 2 healers dead.
Stack high. Stack high.
Wait to take that, obviously.
Phase 2. Breath
Wait,
incoming.
for phase 2?
Yeah, you can probably take it down. Alright, everyone focus red.
Watch your step. Bomb incoming. Stat
Just knock back. Right there.
Into the middle.
Breath incoming.
Second breath. Here come head. Focus red.
Oh no. Shadow Crush.
Interrupt 1.
Knockback.
Knockback 3, 2,
Interrupt
1.
2. Bomb incoming. Breath incoming.
So it's also important that we notice the debuff, because if you go downstairs, it will automatically pop.
Interesting.
Or you can spell reflect disintegrate.
Oh lordy.
Hey Casa.
Yeah.
What if the people that get infinite duress go downstairs? They don't take that much damage and then they come back up after 30 seconds is up. Or if they can cleanse themselves, come back up after they cleanse themselves.
There's a 20-second timer downstairs that gives you 99% damage DR.
Yeah, so I mean, they're not going to take much damage and nobody will get knocked around. But you have to time it just right. Where you go downstairs
Well,
after
so
you
you get to learn about what the tanks have been dealing with this entire time, which is, well, it's no different than the other debuff at that point.
Yeah.
Because you basically watch it, you watch it, you watch it. When it gets under 15 seconds, you take yourself down.
Yep, we just got to heal them until it gets to that point, that timer.
Which it's not that much damage.
Oh.
But is it damage off boss that we're not getting?
No, it's in the grand scheme of things, it's not.
Plus they come back up with a 10-stack haste buff.
Yeah. So like if we can time it where that player is grabbing bomb while they're at it, even better.
I'm gonna hit this, pull out my computer's freaking out, so I'm gonna reset it real quick.
So you hearthed, right?
He's next to the feast.
I know that was a rhetorical question.
Right.
Yeah, for future reference, guys, if for some reason you need to go AFK and we're going to pull without you, please just hearth out and we'll summon you back.
Except for Jimmy.
Well, you know, shits that happens. Actually, the other thing you can do is leave party and, you know, suicide off an edge. That puts you to the graveyard.
Bowman coming. AOE incoming.
Not too soon.
Watch your knocking back. Breath incoming.
Breath, bomb, breath.
Bowman coming. Breath incoming.
Breath.
Bowman coming. Breath incoming.
Him.
Bowman coming.
Last bomb. Dodgeball, dodgeball. Keep dodging. Disintegrate and dodgeball. Last disintegrate.
AOE incoming.
And stack reboot. Much better.
Potent energy here for those strong enough to seize it.
Phase 2.
Scale of the universe, you are
Breath incoming.
Focus red.
Good.
Watch your step.
First knockback in Belt 5.
Look, watch out, you got bomb.
Oh gosh, shit.
Knockback to
Dispel coming in 3, 2.
Breath incoming.
Focus red.
Watch your step.
Sorry, melee.
It's on me, I got myself. I'm just gonna go downstairs.
Bowman coming.
I'll grab the bomb too while I'm at it.
Breath incoming.
Yeah, we got knocked back.
Okay, so if you go downstairs, you get knocked back. Okay.
Okay, so that answers that
Watch
question.
your step.
Yep.
Focusing red, everybody.
Father, grant me your strength.
And then everyone should be getting to the red marker. This is phase 3.
Stars fall upon you. Eternal suffering.
Watch your step.
One has knockback, gotta wait for it.
Good.
You will be cast into the void.
Bowman coming.
Moves about to
Bomb.
knock back everybody.
Everyone move in, knock back.
Oh, that's a big old snowball. No.
Yep, so same rules apply. Don't be past the runes on the
Watch
floor.
your step.
because if you're past the runes on the floor, you're gonna get knocked off the edge.
So for that dispel, I think we get it done before we have to break the rocks.
Yes. No, we've got a little bit of downtime there where all we're doing is killing ads and, DPSing the boss. It's the same rules as phase 2. Don't be on the outside half of the circle, you will get killed. If you're on the inside half, you should be okay.
Do we need to move our skull marker in that phase?
No, because our skull marker is in the safe zone. So, in other words, if anyone's outside of us, they're double fucked. Not only are they standing behind us, which they're not supposed to do, but they're also going to get knocked off the platform.
Well, I was standing on a skull marker and I got knocked off the platform.
You were standing here?
Yeah.
That shouldn't have had enough juice to do that. Interesting.
Are we kicking record? That's just my stuff not updated.
I'm here.
If you don't get the phase 3 again, Roofer, we're going to kick you for the night.
Oh, that's harsh. Okay, we are wasting a lot of DPS on those ads. So I know it sucks because there's a bunch of them in a small place, but we need to get better at focusing fire.
I'm trying my hardest to acid rain them, okay? I'm trying.
Yeah.
You place so many boils on them. That's about it.
I'm not
Well,
good
that's the
looking.
thing.
Don't lie.
If all you're doing is passive AoEing off
I'm
the
ugly
boss,
AF.
then yeah, you're dragging it out. I think it seems like we're gonna need to focus down a couple of them at the very least. So
yeah,
that's my point. Oh shit, sorry. All right, let's do it. Yay! Take 4.
I'm gonna die again.
Alright, range outside. Oh, wait, no, it's breath, then bomb. Breath bomb. You taunt it back.
Rally.
I did taunt it back.
It's 2 stacks on the end.
The only thing that's been frustrating me about this raid last couple, actually since this tier started, is like all over like accidental pulls. Like I just don't see the point of targeting the boss until we pull. Like it's so frustrating. I don't know how I died there. Oh, I just didn't get healed.
Go ahead, swipe it up.
Bend to me and break. Thus falls dragonkind.
I thought you said for me to taunt it back.
No, I said you taunted it back.
Oh. Well, yeah. Never mind.
incoming.
And it's
Making best. Breath incoming. Bowman coming. Breath incoming. Bowman coming. Breath incoming. Target you. Bowman coming.
Here comes bomb number 4. Dodgeball. Alright, and stack up for you.
AOE incoming.
I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
The darkness bends to me.
Like, I just die. Oh, I tend to go underground. Interesting. So I don't get the haste buff. Nice.
Phase 2. Breath incoming.
Focus red.
Good.
Watch your step. Bowman coming.
So take this bomb, I guess.
Stack high.
First
Stack
knockback
high
on
with
you.
on you.
Can we go downstairs?
No. Doesn't work.
Breath incoming.
Focus red.
Watch your step.
Next one's on moon.
Interrupt 2.
As close to the middle as you can get.
Breath incoming. Stack high. Stack teleport on you.
Okay, that's a fucking wipe right there. That's what a wipe looks like. Yep. 2 sets of
your
ads.
step.
So we definitely don't want people trying to clear that themselves, correct?
I'm not trying to
That's
clear them
correct.
going downstairs.
It seemed to work the one time I did it, and then Hal tried it, and it didn't work for him. So I tried it again to make sure he didn't mess it up. I guess it doesn't work.
Okay. So it's mission critical that if you have the debuff, you do not want to go downstairs. You want to get into as close to the center as possible, and then healers will call out 3, 2, 1. Kira, you put your hymn with the spirit link, and I will hymn sometime in the middle between Salve and your hymn.
I need an astute ranged player to watch for that bomb at the start and give good direction on when you guys are actually taking that gateway. It looks like, and it's hard to say from where I'm at, but it looks like, so Sarkareth does like a 4-second cast before she starts the Glimmer channel. So she'll like do a 4-second ramp up cast and then goes into 8-second channel. It looks like you take the gateway at the end of the 4-second ramp cast. Could be a match, I think so.
I could put the zone a little bit further off the portal.
No, it's dropping that bomb there is not something we want to be doing, just in general.
Alright.
Kind of nullifies the entire point of the strategy.
Alright.
Because realistically, I want ranged to click a portal and go straight into pew-pewing a boss and not have to think about their positioning for like the next 10 seconds. No, actually, that said, if you want to drop your AMZ so that it eclipses the portal to, like, you know, this purple jewel on the ground,
Yep.
towards the center, yeah, that works perfectly, actually, now that I've thought about it.
Kind of in that general neighborhood already.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, essentially. It's just bad luck protection at that point.
yeah, that bomb is the same size as the zone.
Yeah.
Roman incoming. AOE incoming. Making dust.
Could be breath. So it's gonna be breath, bomb, breath.
Roman incoming. Breath incoming. Roman incoming. Breath incoming.
Becomes bomb number 4. Disintegrate number 4. We're gonna edge towards red there. And get ready to Spirit Link.
Stack high. Stack high. Teleport on you. Phase 2. Breath incoming.
Pokes red.
Watch your step. Bowman coming.
Purple neck. Finish these ad.
Stack high. Stack teleport
Get to the
on
center, guys.
Yeah. I got on it.
Breath incoming.
Yeah, safest thing for us to do is just go down with that.
Watch your step.
Everyone should be on red.
Yeah, res, get me up.
Nope. Oh, yeah, we do. Yeah, purple next.
Dispelling 3, 2, 1.
Bowman coming. Bowman. Breath incoming.
Everyone on red.
Stack high. Stack teleport on you. Watch your step.
Nothing beyond stars.
Alright, these ads need to be dead and we need to be stacking on the boss.
Interrupt 3. Phase 3.
That is an annoyingly timed transition. I do say so.
Watch your step. Interrupt 4.
Everybody run north center, looks like it.
Interrupt 1.
One's in next.
Oh jeez.
Bowman coming.
I can't see the marker.
No, well, there isn't one.
Right.
The sundered flame rises.
So many
So-
graphics going off.
So that was the. We needed to be on red and purple for
Yeah.
all those things to drop in the right spot. Okay, yeah.
Which, you know, there was also ads alive at that time, and there's a weird case of me being in two places at once here. Which
You
basically that last set of ads has to go down as soon as they spawn. Is basically
Yeah.
what it comes down to, which sucks because that means using cooldowns like 30 seconds before we're going to bloodlust.
Well, we also had Jimmy down for that period of time, so I figured that'll probably fix itself.
Well, those ads spawn annoyingly close to the phase 3 timer.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's kind of a catch-22. They kind of got to be dead before we phase.
And we definitely do not want people clearing that dot themselves, or that debuff themselves.
The knockback one?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
think
take-
anybody actually cleansed it themselves that time.
No.
And aren't the priests the only ones that can that are non healers? Yeah.
Okay, so moving on from that, phase 1. I know this comes up every so often. Is Healing Tide like the only really good mobile use healing cooldown we have?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically the end of phase 1 is going to be all Hal then, because we can't count on a priest cooldown while we're dodging all that raining fire.
This is it for sure.
Yeah.
Again, with the just accidental pulls.
It's just because we're dodgeballing, and I'm trying to move the boss so that the melee aren't having to like think too much about where to stand. And by the time the fire is done raining, like people are at half health, and if they're not on the boss, then they miss the first tick of the Spirit Link.
Well, if that's the case, on the first glittering, I could just use Ascendance and just power heal through it, because that won't use my totems.
If you have Ascendance, do you want to use it on the second set of bombs or the third set of bombs? It varies between pull to pull. Whenever like people start dropping to like 50% is usually when I'm hemming that, and then I'll have him on deck to try to get us to Spirit Link.
I mean, could do it. I'm gauging it on how low people get when I use it, so.
Yeah, so actually that's the perfect cooldown for it. So like either third or fourth, like after the third or fourth bomb is when we're trying to cast him, because that's when we get the longest period of time of just like standing still. Obviously with Ascendance you'll be able to use it a little bit better.
Yeah.
And realistically what's going to end up happening is I'm going to be standing where you're putting Link, hemming, before glittering comes out.
Tony, you're a warrior. You don't need PI.
Speak for yourself.
He's like, yo, with the swing timers.
Does someone have a repair?
What? 0.
Bowman incoming. AOE incoming. Making best.
Breath and bomb.
Target you. Breath incoming.
Rally.
Bowman incoming.
A little close to range.
Breath incoming. Bowman incoming. Breath incoming. Bowman incoming.
Oh my god. What the fuck is happening?
Good cuss up.
Target you. AOE incoming.
Yeah, wipe it up.
The darkness bends to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to drop, man. I understand he's really making me sick, starting to make me sick.
Alright, be careful, do better.
Nice work.
Try to. Fucking AC's on the bricks. Like 90 fucking degrees in here, man.
Alright, yeah. Gotta get out of that. Take it easy.
Gotta go to Walmart, get those cyclones.
Good night.
Fucking, oh god, what's the stupid 5-minute hack I've been seeing all over social media where you get a fucking fan and a bucket of ice and you cut holes in the bucket of ice?
Yeah, I tried that. It doesn't work.
Well, it's like a ghetto rigged swamp cooler, and it's
Yes, it's an evaporative cooler.
Yeah, you're basically wafting ice.
I would just say make a wind tunnel. You know, wrap a sheet around the fan and just sit there and let it flow in there.
That don't work. They don't really work very well in humid climate.
Nope. Can't confirm.
They're more meant for like where Hal lives, dry.
Yeah.
That's why they're everywhere here.
Yeah.
You can't cool a swamp if you live in a swamp.
Right?
That's a damn truth. Alright, we'll catch y'all later.
Alright.
Hey, man.
Good night.
Like right now, Moon's like super cold and I'm super hot, so I'm like sweating and she's freezing.
Are you wearing
buffs.
socks?
Recast full buffs.
Oh no, I have some.
Okay.
Business sock.
I need Hal's leg to get some feet.
TMI.
Alright, breath and bomb.
Target you. Breath incoming.
Oh.
Bait the bomb.
Bomb incoming. Breath incoming. Bomb incoming.
There's the bomb.
Breath incoming.
And the breath. Bomb's number 4, bait the boy. Disintegrate number 4 come.
Get him up. Well done.
Stack high. Stack high. Teleport on you.
Such delicious knowledge.
Phase 2. Breath incoming.
Focus red.
Okay.
Watch your step. Bomb incoming.
Dispel coming in 3, 2, 1.
Oh wow, I barely made that. Holy shit.
Breath incoming.
Focus red.
Watch your step.
Couple that.
That's the debuff.
Kill red, kill red.
Watch your step.
Just run out there back in second.
Stack teleport on you.
Oh! I was just supposed to teleport.
Finish these ads.
Wait, don't go yet.
Yeah, so this was that 4th set of ads.
Oh, what the fuck? I have no stacks. Oh!
They are priority.
In a position between the goalposts.
Let me through.
Watch your step.
Okay, I didn't mean to crash there.
After this,
Individual dodge one now.
Kill these ads.
knockback debuff 15 seconds left.
That's part of that.
Yeah.
Black hole on me.
Has need to be dead.
We've got a bomb pulsing. 2 bombs pulsing.
You ready to go to red?
Watch your step.
Kill ads.
Came up early. They pulled me out early.
Next bomb's in 5. Bombs.
Teleport on you.
Barrage is coming up.
Watch your step.
Why is there so many?
Step.
Go soak.
Okay, good. Yeah, so.
Bomb incoming.
Moon has the knockback debuff.
Dispel coming in 3, 2,
Watch
1.
your step.
Ah, shit, no.
Yeah, that's gotta go before the
that
ascension.
big circle.
Yeah, so that's ascension. If that's what you need to look out for.
So that felt like the 3rd one in the phase. I couldn't tell you.
I believe that is correct.
As expected.
So with how much these ads heal themselves, I just want to make myself perfectly clear here, guys. We're wasting a lot of DPS with people who are trying to focus them down, and then other people who are just cleaving off of the boss. Everyone, please just focus them down.
What's the order? Like, I know it's red, purple.
Usually red, purple, and by that point they're low enough it doesn't matter as much because there is a lot of cleave going on. It's those first two that need to be focused down. That way we're not wasting all of our damage on cleave.
Okay. I just noticed
If
that one.
that makes sense. Because like usually by the time we've killed two, the rest of them are sub 25%.
I just know I was wailing on one and someone else was wailing on the other one for like 20 seconds.
Yeah. And I mean, if you see them sitting at equal health, feel free to call a target. Like if they're sub 50%, I'm not necessarily paying attention to which one's up. I've got other shit going on. So if they're sitting at equal health, feel free to call a target. But yeah, everyone should be focusing those down.
Okay.
Will, we definitely need cooldowns for this the Scouring Eternity. That second one, the black hole, comes after the new set. We get the new set, and then black hole comes a little bit later after that. So we're gonna have like 9 or 10 of them.
Alright, 5
which one's that? Is that the
where the you know, the little astral pillars blocks the thing?
Yeah.
That ability goes off the second time before the second black hole. So we're gonna have like 9 or 10 of those astral explosions.
And that's the second time we need to hide?
Yeah.
Okay. So Kira, you'll definitely have salvation up for that. I'll let her know. She's definitely not at the computer.
Yeah, that's what took me out that attempt. That was because it's like it's just all the explosions. Even though they're 30k explosions, there's like 10 of them up. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, and I think Salvation will be up and possibly Healing Tide.
I think it was up during that, yeah.
Okay, so that's probably when we'll put it.
Yeah, I noticed it was like, oh, that ability came off, I died, and then Black Hole came out, number 2. I'm like, well, okay, so that's going to put us behind by a lot because we're just going to keep getting more and more pillars. So that ability is just going to get more and more deadly every time it goes off because if the black hole is behind the ability, then we're not going to be able to clear more than what we have, and so we're always going to be at a deficit.
Yeah.
Does anyone else have a cat who's obsessed with cheese strings?
With G strings? No.
G string or G string?
Cheese strings.
Lordy.
No, my cat just likes regular strings.
Yeah, mine's weird. I'll open a cheese string, and he'll be all the way upstairs and come running down, like a bat out of hell. I don't know, and then just wants to eat my cheese string, and I'm like, fuck off.
They are avid dairy consumers. I know that.
Yeah.
Okay, what's a cheese string and how is it different from string cheese?
A G string is not. Is.
I
a
said.
G string that
good
is cheese
God.
trees.
Oh,
is
did I
bad
miss here?
cheese.
Okay.
Don't be anywhere near a cheesy G string.
Ew.
That sounds like the G string you buy from Spencer's. The edible one.
Aren't those like raspberry?
I don't fucking know. It's
only a dingleberry.
This is oh god no. Oh Jesus.
Okay, so I'll take a look at timers again. How? But it seems like we're getting a salve during the first, when all the rocks drop, and then my salve should be up for that second one. But I have to double check it.
Okay.
And Kira, you got that one?
What?
When the rocks drop, or when the hide comes in, is when you're using salve. Whichever is more damage.
Bomb incoming. AOE incoming. Knocking back. Target you. Breath incoming. Bomb incoming.
Shit.
Breath incoming.
Oh yeah, that bomb targeted pets.
Tom lost. I got that.
Yeah, it did.
It's being weird tonight because like there was like 3 times earlier where I like had to talk back to back to back and there was just nothing for me.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, it was a nasty experience.
Bomb incoming. Target you. AOE incoming. Stack high. Stack high. Teleport on you.
So how many stacks are y'all getting in phase?
10.
Phase 2. Breath incoming.
Okay.
Alright, red.
Watch your step. Bomb incoming.
No, purple.
bomb, I guess.
Yeah, your trinket said, fuck aggro, I want it all.
Dispel coming in 3, 2, 1.
Alright, everyone folks red.
Interrupt 2.
Count it down, Kira.
You can do it.
Yeah, if a tank runs out and has ads on them, unfortunately, we can't follow them. Oh, and these become immune to interrupts after a while. Yeah, let's forget about that. Yeah.
The sundered flame rises.
Oh, hey, Casa.
Huh.
So, if you drag the ads through the Desolate Blossom, they will stop doing resend, and they'll get a healing absorb debuff.
Oh.
Because it says right here, all players with and creatures within them every 0.5 seconds absorbing up to this much healing for a minute and removing resend.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. It felt like
So
we
they
were
need
missing
two
something
tanks in there.
obvious.
I was just looking through the debuffs to see where the you know how they become immune to
Yeah.
ground control, and I saw that. It's like, wait a minute.
Yeah, that would explain. Yep. So we gotta just drag them through it. That way they go down like fucking rocks, like they're supposed to.
What, the big swirlies?
Yeah.
Or if you can position the boss right next to one and keep the ads in the circle, they're never gonna get it, so you can just nuke it down and cleave it.
Yeah.
That's awesome, Dips.
Breath, then bomb.
Target you. Breath incoming. Bomb incoming.
Dang it.
Breath incoming.
Breath.
Bomb incoming. Breath
Bombs through. Last breath. Disintegrate 3. Bombs 4. Disintegrate 4 in 5 seconds. And dodgeball moving to red. Stack for surge.
Stack high. Stack high. Teleport on you.
Such delicious knowledge.
Phase 2.
Okay, so keep damage on boss. Don't switch to adds until after we remove the immunity buff.
Watch your step.
There's a boss. Switch to ads. Yeah, it's way easier. Jesus Christ. Hey, try doing it correctly.
First knockback.
Stack high. Teleport on you.
Well, that was pretty effective. Good with that.
Breath incoming.
Stay on boss.
Watch your step.
Kill that.
Who has the knockback?
3, 2, 1.
Bomb incoming. Breath incoming.
Stay on boss.
Teleport on you. Watch your step.
Kill that. That was a lot of interrupts. Okay.
Watch your step.
Once this is over, Jimmy, let's get to the middle.
Do you want me to hold arrows with the rest or what?
Knockback. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, that's Jen. Okay.
Don't be behind boss. Be behind tank.
That's a shit show. Yeah. That was a.
Definitely was peeling some paint off the boss there with these two, so.
Yeah, I'd say so. Okay, so it's just that fourth set of ads is where we're gonna need to be really precise.
Hey Casa, couldn't I just bubble on that soap part?
What?
When I got that soap debuff, couldn't I just like bubble it?
Which part of the fight?
Black one where I got the soak, and like everyone's supposed to soak with me. And
Oh, the black hole. I don't. Let me see.
We're supposed to soak black hole.
Yeah.
Like no one soaked with me. That's why I.
No, I soaked with you.
No, I was there.
Oh,
I think it was just a couple, 2 or 3 of us, and I went down trying to soak it.
Yeah. Let me see here.
I mean, I don't want to bubble, and it's gonna like redirect everybody around me. You know. It's actually my first time getting picked as the person.
I don't remember why we didn't want to do that, but I thought there was a reason.
I think it's the damage that goes out. It doesn't matter. It's like the amount of people in it versus. There.
So strictly speaking, if I'm like just reading the dungeon journal, yeah, someone could immunity black hole and everyone else stay out. I could have sworn there was reason not to do that. But like with everything else on these bosses, it's hard to remember which is which.
Yeah, Akasa, the method guide says split the damage or use immunity to soak it.
Okay, so you can't immunity that. Okay, yeah. So call for immunity if you've got one.
Okay. Hammer's here.
Well, I know it's shadow damage. That wasn't the question. The question was, where in the fine print does it say whether or not there's a minimum number of participants?
I just know why somebody using immunity that wouldn't work.
I think the well,
Like a physical one or something.
Yeah, I believe a hunter.
Paladins and tanks are the only ones that have like physical only. Stick. Yeah.
Can we get some cookies, please?
Yeah, I had put them down over there earlier.
Don't forget your flasks.
I'm just barely missing the gateway.
Me?
Yeah. I can't tell if it was in or not.
That one may have been allowed.
First breath.
Rally.
Bombs number 2. Get him out. Thank you. Breath 2. Bombs 3 in 5 seconds. Bombs 3. Breath 3. Disintegrate 3. Bombs 4.
Target you.
Disintegrate, dodgeball, and glitter.
Stack high. Teleport on you. Phase 2. Weapon command. Watch your step.
Kill that.
First one's on Nips. It's a knockback one.
3, 2, 1.
Weapon command. Watch your step.
Kill that.
Dispel coming in 3, 2, 1.
Bomb incoming. Weapon
Shit, not Shadow Flash.
Watch your step. Interact 1. Interact 3.
Everyone get direct.
Phase 3. Watch your step.
God damn it. Life good. Whew. Oh, damn it.
Get him up.
Okay.
He meleeed me, kidding.
Black hole, lock 2.
Bomb incoming.
Kill these. Ah, shit, I'm dead. I got knocked off.
Down.
2 bombs in the black hole.
Watch your step.
Did the person with the knockback die, or did someone dispel
Yeah.
without warning?
Alright,
She went
just
down.
went off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, so they died. Yeah.
Yeah, all the dispellers died when the black hole went out, and so just timed out on me. It was on me,
Oh, okay. If obviously with all the healers dead, we're fucked no matter what. But if for whatever reason we have not dispelled you, whether healers are dead or we just haven't, keep an eye on that debuff and let us know if it's going to go off. Obviously that wasn't recoverable regardless, but if for some reason that does happen in the future where the healers are just not paying attention, let us know if it's going off.
I gotta walk my dog, so nobody will help me.
I don't know if it would how maybe like, you know how the phase for that first one, the phase change, we're all stacked on red. If it comes out then, and then we're all running in to the boss, I don't know if it'd be just a good time to spell when we're running in or before the black hole. Because that's the iffy thing. It's
The only good time to dispel it is after the tank debuff goes out.
So you didn't die to it, right? Like you didn't die
No,
while
so
you had it?
it timed out on him.
Yeah,
It
which
just-
means
we didn't have
30
it dispel
seconds
it.
prior. Yeah, 30 seconds prior somewhere.
Yeah. So I think
from what I've read. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, from what I've read, like I said, I was just looking at the method guide, just double checking things. The method guide says that you use that knockback to get out of the big ascension circle, and it sets you up in the direction you want to go. Right. So if you get it at the start of the phase and the purple circle, the big one's there. If we go closer to the middle of the room, the big circle, the ascension circle starts in the middle, and then we use the knockback to get out of the circle.
The only thing I don't like about that, and I suspect that gets you better boss uptime. The only thing I don't like about that is it doesn't let us stack the rocks as neatly as we like. Because the rocks spawn right after the ascension circle.
Yeah, but if we use
okay, and since the tank is baiting that out anyway, I mean, yeah, it's a little bit of downtime, but I don't know.
Oh, I wasn't even talking about uptime or downtime or whatnot.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, it's I think the pro to that would be slightly better uptime on the boss, but yeah.
It's just there's no real good moment to dispel everybody where there's nothing on the floor and.
Well, like I said, I think right after the tank debuff goes out is going to be one of our best opportunities. On the first one, at least. Moving forward, hard to say.
I mean, I do like the idea of knocking someone back, but it's the tank, so it'd be you. So that we can actually land it on the strip, rather than having to run back and avoid the circle, and then having all of them drop on the very edge. But that's the only thing that I... Because it's easier to coordinate just you than the whole group trying to get knocked back by that thing.
Yeah. Well, that and the person with the knockback itself is gonna have to do a little 180 no scopage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say baiting that ascension, that first one, is actually a pain in the ass on Heroic because there's just so much going on. He's dropping it really quickly.
So also on a totally different note, Hal, it's going to be you first up with a healing cooldown available. So as soon as you see something like where we're kind of sketchy, go ahead, drop that healing tide, and we'll kind of figure out what's killing us there.
Yeah.
I don't have your ascension tracked either, so like I basically just leave it up to you.
Ascendance, yeah.
Yeah, ascendance.
Okay. Breath, then bomb, then breath. Alright, go bait bombs. And now breath for 2. Disintegrate 2. Bombs followed by breath. Bait bomb. Where's that? Kara, go ahead and draw.
I'll still stuff. I'll use that.
Target you.
Stack it up.
Stack high. Stack high. Teleport on you.
Such delicious knowledge.
Phase 2. Reckon.
Okay.
Watch your step.
Go ahead.
Stack teleport on you.
I got the knockback. Okay, spelling 3, 2, 1.
I have a bomb on my head or something.
You want cards up? Yes.
Watch your step.
Yeah, this phase isn't. I'm saving it for start of phase 3. Shit, yes. And 3, 2, 1.
Watch your step.
Achilles out.
Oh no, I got pushed off.
Watch your
I
step.
got it right now.
Oh, it actually knocks you back.
Go to up. Well, okay, let's practice. So,
Yeah, use the minute to get a battle res.
okay, see that right
5
there.
seconds on him.
Yeah.
Burn in the light of a dying star.
Watch your step.
Bend to me and eternal suffering. The sundered flame rises.
misses battle shout.
Bomb incoming. AOE incoming.
Knockback. Breath.
Target you. Breath incoming. Bomb incoming.
Bomb.
Breath incoming.
Breath number 2.
Bomb incoming.
Bombs. Breath.
Bomb incoming.
Bombs 4.
Target you.
Disintegrate 4. Dodgeball heading to red.
AOE incoming. Stack high. Stack high. Teleport on you. Phase 2. Breath incoming. Watch your step. Bomb incoming. Stack high. Stack teleport on you.
On Jimmy. Something in 3, 2, 1.
Breath incoming. Watch your step.
Sounds well.
3, 2, 1.
Bomb incoming. Breath incoming.
Shit, I don't have crash again.
Watch your
It's a
step.
kitty with something on.
I got bomb on me, so I have to go down.
Interact 2. Phase 3.
Everyone red.
Watch your step.
Grip Casa. Ooh,
Oh,
that
I
was,
just derped the fuck out of that.
How did I live?
Did everybody enjoy their trip?
No.
that was a little bit of a third rock from the sun, you know.
I was like, I didn't press the button. What the heck?
It was me. I don't know what I was thinking. I was still in phase 1 going, ah, that's a fire debuff. Boom.
I was like, okay, I was waiting until everybody gets closer to the middle to use it. I'm like, well, I didn't die, and I didn't press the button, so... Huh, okay.
Yeah.
Me standing on the void puddle triggered it? That was my first thought process. Or my first thought.
Alright, we got time for one good pull. Or one really, really shitty pull. And then
Or two bad ones. Two bad ones.
Yeah, two bad ones.
Or an excellent pull. Fantastical pull.
Oh, we've done 22 pulls so far tonight.
It's pretty good reps there. Pretty good reps.
Just think, if this was Sylvanas, we'd be 10 pulls into the night.
Pull that, Ben.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
10.
Bomb incoming. AOE incoming.
Knockbacks, then breath.
Knocking back. Breath incoming.
Breath 1, bombs 2, bait bomb.
Bomb incoming. Breath incoming.
Breath 2. Disintegrate 2.
Target you. Bomb incoming.
Breath 3. Disintegrate 3.
Bomb incoming.
Disintegrate 4. Dodge ball, head towards red. Spirit line.
AOE incoming.
Close.
Energy here for those strong enough
Stack
to
high.
seize it.
Stack high. Teleport on you.
Bodies will linger in the nothing beyond stars.
Phase 2.
Wow. I'm lucky with these.
Breath incoming.
Stay on top.
Watch your step.
Oh god.
Stat teleport on you.
Dispel coming 3, 2, 1.
Breath incoming. Watch your step.
Three, 2, 1.
Stat teleport on you.
Okay, there's a
Watch
new
your
block.
step.
Kill that.
Target you. Watch your step.
Kill these out.
Dispel
Okay.
coming 3, 2, 1.
Hold it 5 seconds if you can next time. Or 3 even, because you did it right as the tank debuff went off.
There's a bomb sitting out here.
Get it.
Watch your step.
I got it. 3, 2, 1.
Watch your step.
Maybe not.
Okay, so that one does line up. Gotcha.
Okay, it's fine. 3.
Get Casa.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so I see what they meant by lining those up, because
That
those two
second
line
one
up.
can definitely
Those
get
two
lined
line up perfectly. Where it almost just makes sense to do it that way. It's just annoying because we're basically gonna need everyone to stack up, so that we don't have the rocks in 3 different places.
It should also be quicker because if we have a full team next week. Right. So
It should line up well though.
Nothing on this fight is health based. It's all timer based.
right, but I'm just saying we would have to do less stuff in phase 3
No.
with more people.
Oh, I mean, if you're talking about at the end, yeah, but I mean, it's yeah, we're petering out well before that. So, like I said, yeah, it's figuring out this phase 3 dance. That's all it is. Okay, well, that's a night right there, and yeah, I mean, yeah, we pretty much got done what I thought we were gonna just get done, and we did some good work.
Yeah, we got good progression right into the 3rd phase there. Come back next week and get her down.
That's 2 sub-30s?
At least.
Fair skies and strong winds.
I thought that was like 30.5.
What?
Yeah, could have had. He's saying it's not sub 30, it's 30.5.
My system said 29.
Yeah, it was 29-ish. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll have the log up in a second. I forgot to start it beforehand. And it'll tell it.
Alright. I'm gonna call it the stream there. Thanks for watching, and see you next stream. Bye.